Well, howdy do, buckaroos, and how the heck are you? This is Labor Day 2016. I've been doing this for so many years now, I feel like I have to now. You know, I've been doing videos all weekend, but I have to do videos specifically on actual Labor Day, and I have to be grilling something. Right now I've got some red creamer potatoes with some shallots and mushrooms in there, some olive oil, salt, pepper to taste, you know the drill, and then a couple big sweet taters. I'll put some meat on here later, but right now that's what's going. So I picked this up, and we were in Columbia on Saturday for a friend's wedding. What I did was I froze about 2 ounces of water in here, made a great big cube, but I froze the lemon in with it, as you can see. But it's so hot out here, it took me a while to get to doing the video, that boy, that's almost melted complete. So I'm going to take a drink, and then I'm going to read a little bit from the bottle here. Because I've got some lemon in here, I'm getting a little bit of sweetness from the whiskey, although I didn't add anything else to it besides that and the lemon, but it has this kind of lemonade kind of aroma to it. Oh gosh, this is very nice. It's very refreshing because I've got this very cold. So from Crown Valley Distilling, my nose is driving me crazy out here today. Son of a biscuit. Sorry about that, guys. Crown Valley Distilling, Missouri Moonshine Malt Whiskey. Crown Valley Distilling has produced a cuttingly fragrant, double-distilled malt whiskey similar to whiskey produced by bootleggers during Prohibition, using sugar, water, and corn feed, but with the twist of elegance. Our spirit is made from a blend of rye and barley, rendering a uniquely raw and chewy sweetness. Yeah, there is a little sweetness to it. It's very interesting. Our malt whiskey is certain to appeal to the sophisticated connoisseur, served neat with a splash of water or on the rocks, which I'm serving it now with the lemon. Our whiskey signifies a sense of the good old days in every glass. This is 100 proof whiskey. It ain't playing. So when I found it, it typically runs anywhere between 25 to 30. When I found it for only $18.99, I snatched up a bottle because it really is that good. Over the last few years, I've really made a concerted effort to understand unaged whiskeys. I love Irish whiskeys. I love bourbons, especially small batch bourbons and micro distillery bourbons or boutique distillery bourbons. And I can appreciate some scotch as well, but it's taken me a while to really get a grip on unaged whiskeys, but I'm finally getting there. There's a couple that I need to revisit, and I haven't done it mostly because of price. But what I want to pick up is the Popcorn Sutton. It's one of the first ones I did. I might have been a little unfair to it. I just maybe didn't understand what they were trying to do. So I need to pick it up again. But the problem is price. It runs about $30 a bottle. I just don't think it. I mean, when I can buy this for $20, I just have a hard time paying $30 for an unaged whiskey when I can buy good aged bourbons for the same price. It just bothers me. I don't think it should be that much. But anyway, that's my thing. So let me drink this before all my ice is gone, and it's almost gone now. Man, that melted quicker than I thought it was going to. Wow. So I got about 2 ounces in here. I can feel a little bit of that lemon. It's nice. It's a very interesting whiskey, and as far as unaged whiskeys go, I think it is possibly my favorite because of the dimension. Most of them feel kind of one-dimensional to me. Maybe it's just my palate, but this one seems to have more going on. I think it's because of the bill. It not only uses the corn and not only uses the sugar, but then you've got that malted barley and rye in there, and that adds some extra dimension. Like they said, adds some chewiness to it, adds a little bit of sweetness, and it kind of takes that harshness out of it as well. Very nice indeedy. So these are my first videos for this Labor Day on 2016. This is something I've talked about this before. I talked about it in videos this weekend. Seamus and I always plan the menu for these holiday weekends. So I don't grill that much anymore, but I almost have to force myself to do it on these holiday weekends because I know that's what he would want me to do. This morning for breakfast, I fixed biscuits and gravy. I probably only fixed it a small handful of times since we lost him 3 years ago to cancer, because it was his favorite breakfast, so it's very difficult for me to fix. But on days like this, I fix it because I know that's what he would want for breakfast. So I picked it when we were in Colombia. I picked up some good fresh pork sausage, fresh ground. Oh, my nose. Sorry about that, guys. I don't need to keep scratching my nose in front of you, but it's driving me crazy out here. Pollen's mold is wicked. Anyways, so I picked some up when we were in Colombia at Lucky's Market. They've got some great meat products out there, but I also happen to have some nice whole baby Bella mushrooms. So what I did was I added some mushrooms. Again, I kind of, I felt like Seamus was guiding me. He said, "Dad, put the mushrooms in." So I made the cream gravy like you do, the sausage gravy, but then after I browned the sausage, I added the mushrooms, sauteed them down. If I'd have been thinking at the time, I'd have added the shallots too, but I just added the mushrooms, and then we made the gravy. It was very nice, made a great breakfast, but it is difficult for me to do anymore. I really only do it on the days that I know Seamus would expect me to fix it, and today would have been one of those days. He would have expected me to make biscuits and gravy today, so I did. So anyways, hey, I hope you all are having a good Labor Day. I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer. I want to thank everybody that sticks with me through thick or thin. And for the weenies that have bowed out, well, it's not your fault, you're cowards, I suppose. Anyways, I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer. I love you all. I hope you're all having a good Labor Day weekend.